Right, hello, and yeah, welcome to something a bit strange. I know it's not my normal surroundings. We are actually in this guy's house. This is Mr. Vincent. He comments on every video, I think.
Nearly.
He's just bought one of our Landscape Photography Adventure t-shirts, which we're all done in. Mrs. C's got one on as well. Yeah, we're all in them. So I thought I'd bring it up personally, and I do the first calendar giveaway for you. And we did actually ask Vince as well who he thought could be the winner. It's been quite a difficult one, to be honest. Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting the comments we got. I was going to think it was going to be like, oh, give one to me son or give one to me daughter and blah, blah, blah. But no, we've had some proper heartfelt comments, haven't we? And Mrs. C did say she would pick. So she will be picking the winner. And she has picked a winner. So, yeah. Hopefully the mic's working all right. I'm on this Rode mic, as you probably may have always seen, or if you haven't, this is my new microphone for the camera for the M50. So I'm just testing it out in the middle of the table, and I'm hand holding it for now. So I'm just going to mention a couple of things, but yeah, that's the calendar. That's the first one ever signed. So that's the one we're giving away. Could be anywhere in the world. Denise knows who she's giving it to, but these are the ones I shortlisted because they just tickled me. I just like the idea of it. The first one was from Chris Severus. He basically said I should give the calendar away to a local hospice or a home, which I thought was a really good idea. We've got a couple local to home, but yeah. I wanted it to be a bit more personal rather than just giving it to a random home. But yeah, I did like that. It was quite a good idea. The next one's from Frederick Bonu. He said he deserves a calendar because I'm in love with Mrs. C. She's mine, all right, she's mine. But I thought that was a fantastic comment, absolutely brilliant. Really did tickle me up, and yeah, if I had another spare one, you could have had it. Another comment that sort of caught my eye was from Des Gardner, and this one really did hit home. I quite like this one. He said, I don't want your calendar. Well, that's fair enough. It doesn't want your calendar. He basically said there's nothing wrong with it, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure it's fantastic, first class. But why don't I give it to Thomas Heaton? Because his blogs have been a bit sad and he seems blah, 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 where are we? And it might cheer him up. So yeah, I thought that was really good. I would love to think Thomas Heaton would have one of my calendars on his wall. And if you don't know who Thomas Heaton is, he's massive here in the UK. He's got 360 odd thousand subscribers, and I'm sure you know who he is. And yeah, Thomas, if you are watching this, if you want one of my calendars, I've got a spare one. I'll let you have it free of charge, mate. Yeah, and another one we got from John Goodwin 2. So there must be another one. Oh, it's 2 weeks ago. John Goodwin, 81 and 82. And the pensions don't hold up for the calendars. Well, if I could give you one, I really would, but we don't have many left, and you never know. You might have just hit that sweet spot, and if I do have a spare one in the new year, we might just send you one anyway. But thank you for the comment. The four that does come into the running, Denise is going to read out for you because she's not dyslexic and she doesn't have problems with reading. So I'm just going to sit here pretty for a minute. I'm going to pass you over to the good lady wife.
Do I need to look round to the camera?
I think you should.
Right. So.
Talk into the microphone as well. Yeah, right. You can have the mic. Yeah, take that.
Can I take that?
Yeah.
Right. So, I'd already made a little bit of a short list of who I thought. Well, not who I thought. They really touched me, to be honest. And I'd already said to Paul that if I absolutely love my family, and if anybody mentioned anything about mums or family or anything like that, they would straight away probably just get shortlisted. So, but like Paul said, I was not expecting the response that we got. So, knowing that we were coming up today to meet Vincent, Paul had already said, have a look through them as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
And see what you think, see if they matched up. There was one lady that we both thought, to put on the short list. And that was a lady called, and please excuse me if I get names wrong, is it Karen Mapani? Who'd written, my mum and I love watching you and Mrs. C. So fun and inspiring. Seeing your expeditions has encouraged my mum to get active again. Of all the vloggers I watch, yours is my mum's favourite. She would love this calendar. Thanks for all that you do. So that kind of hit a bit of a note with me. I have to mention, and I don't know the actual name of this one because it just shows up as Idiots on the Road. and it says, "Hi, Mrs. C and Paul." I love that, Mrs. C first. We would love the calendar.
I should be first.
We keep trying to get to meetups, but having a wife in a wheelchair and carers and health workers coming in daily makes it awkward to get to meet you both. Because of the wife's condition, it makes it impossible for her to see out of the windows on the car when we're travelling, so she no longer can see the scenery till we have stopped somewhere and get her out of the car. The calendar will give us something nice to look at. So that kind of
very
hit a nerve. Yeah. But of all the ones that we shortlisted, and we both, well, I think all three of us agree with this one.
I agree as well.
I have to say, and it is such a hard choice to make, but we're actually going to send the calendar to Blair Lindsay.
Woo!
And this is the reason why. It says, "Hi Paul and Mrs. C. I'm still loving your videos and think the way you come across to people makes it easy to learn. I would love to win your calendar for my mum. Every year she looks forward to getting a calendar from back home in the UK. She is 91 years of age and has lately suffered another stroke which has left her left side motor skills very impaired and unfortunately made it unsafe to be at home and needs constant care. I can't think of a better way to welcome her to a new digs retirement home with your images hanging on a wall, looking at the sights through your eyes. I ask this because she has always encouraged me with my photography and have told her about your videos and have shown some to her, watching her laugh with some of your comic antics. Just want to help put a smile on her face. Thanks again, Paul and Mrs. C. I'm still hoping to come across the pond and meet the two of you." So, Blair Lindsay,
Don't come with the mic.
we're going to send this calendar for you to give to your mum, and hopefully it will give her a little bit of joy looking through the images when she's settling into a new home.
Yeah, it's coming across the pond.
And it is a lovely calendar.
Yeah, and it is. Yeah, you've got one, haven't you, Vince?
Top quality.
Top quality, and they're actually produced, which I probably mentioned before. They're actually produced Johnson's Printers, which is in our local town. It's only 5 minutes from where we live, and it's the oldest family printers in the UK. They've been going for 200 years.
Wow.
So they've been doing this job for 200 years. So in all fairness, they know what they're doing. So yeah, this is coming to you. We need to just contact you or get in contact just to give us your address and stuff, and we'll get that sent over to you. So yeah, thank you to Blair Lindsay for the comment. Top stuff. Right, while we're here, I just want to mention I'd like to start doing a few workshops. I've got a workshop with Jason Jones next week, and I've got another one planned in January with Jason as well. And again, Jason Jones is another vlogger. I'm sure that many of you have heard of him. That's going to be in North Wales in Snowdonia, or around Snowdonia. But we'd like to do, if Denise can be here as well, because obviously she's got work commitments, as have I. But I'd like to put on 3 more for next year, possibly 4. I'm going to be doing a Lake District workshop. It's going to be a 3-day workshop, 3-night workshop. I'll sort out all the accommodation and transport and stuff while you're over here. So if you are outside the UK and you want to come over, speak to me and let's see if we can arrange somehow of collecting you from the airport. I don't know how it's going to work, but let's try and make this work. Let's try and make it happen. So if you want to come out of us and have a bit of a few days with us, I'm up for making this work. Prices and all the information and details will be on the website, and I'll put it at the bottom there for you, which is going to be Paul Compton, PDphotography.co.uk. So yeah, all the information will be going on there over the next couple of weeks or so once I finalise some of this. But yeah, let me know your interest. Lake District will be March time 2020. I want to do one in the Isle of Skye as well, and I'm thinking towards the end of May, because that's before the midges get going and it's still quite nice and fresh in May. So Isle of Skye hopefully in May, and Glencoe in October.
Snow around.
Yeah, there should be still some snow around as well. And then also Glencoe in October, then we get all them fall colours. That should be pretty cool. Like I say, all the details are yet to be confirmed. I just want to give you a bit of a heads up, all the people that subscribe and watching this channel. I'm hopefully going to try and do one in the south coast as well, somewhere down sort of south. All of these are north of where we live, so let's try maybe somewhere, maybe it's South Wales or Devon, Cornwall, or something like that. But it's not an area I'm totally familiar with, but I could sort something out, especially if I can get someone that wants to give me a hand and, you know, be a bit of a guide for us. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, that's the plans. 3, possibly 4 workshops for 2020. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'll point you in the right direction to sort of chat in and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Calendar's been given away. We've met Vince. T-shirts are out. I've even got a silly hat on, as you can see, with the logo on for the Landscape Vlogtography Adventures Facebook group. And yeah, that's it. Job done. Just a just a short and simple one. Just to say thanks for watching. And yeah, all these subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway at some point for something. So bear with it. It could be you next time. So till then, it's got to be ciao from us.
See you.
That's it. Job's a good one.
Brilliant.